It was good, y'all. It's your boy Damien, aka Ross Mindset, back with another video. Just got off work. You know, your boy stay grinding, hustling, man. You know, just trying to do the right thing, make something of myself. You know, always just looking down the narrow path and just, you know, just really just trying to do the right thing, man. Like, I understand people out there gotta do what they gotta do to make a living, but you know, there's always different paths and avenues you can take. You know, I understand there's people out here who are economically strangled and deprived, and they feel like they have no other choice but to do certain things to get by. But I feel like if you don't know the right opportunities available to you, then yeah, you'll just end up doing things that you might end up regretting. And yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about. Is just, I feel like people really misunderstand people, like in like groups of people, certain demographics, especially those at the bottom of the economic totem pole. I feel like people really misunderstand us and just think that we are inherently this way. But that's what some people out there want you to believe. And I don't know, I'm not going to say exactly who it is, but yeah, there's definitely people out there that want you to believe that, and they want you to think that these people are threatening and they're all the same way. And you know, this, man, dude, it's such a vicious cycle. And it's like some of us out here really play into it, and I know they don't really care. And you know, them playing into it, they still reap the benefits of, you know, they got the money, the girls, the cars and stuff. But you know, and these people really don't really care about the perception of like how they think or how others perceive them. So that's why they still do it. But me, man, I really care about my presentation and my appearance, and I really want to be the change that I want to see. So that's why I do what I do, man. I work, and I want to really carve a different path for people, a path of really just like hope for some of us out here, man. Because dude, it's just really not really fair how a large like portion of like the wealth and jobs and economic opportunities and stuff is like really starved to some of us out here, to where they're forced to really have to do these things and live certain lifestyles that are really detrimental. And again, like I've said, I think I'm literally repeating myself, but yeah, it perpetuates this cycle. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, when people have no other choice, man, they'll do whatever it takes to overcome any obstacle out here. You know, they'll have to go out and rob people, and you know, go out and sell drugs, and yeah, even if they have to kill if they have to. And sometimes it's not really their fault, but sometimes it kind of is, because like I've said, they don't really see any way out. They don't see the light. They don't have any kind of hope. And that's what happens when you have this system, man. It's the system that deprives people of life and like casts the image of no hope and images of, oh, this is what we want you to be. This is going to be your role. This is going to be what we want you to be, because we want to keep you in a box. We want to keep you trapped, and we want to keep you going at each other. It is pretty much what some people out here really, really desire. And yeah, these people don't really have to really do anything but, you know, continue to, you know, give money to rappers, continue to promote rappers, continue to promote drug dealers, continue to promote gangbangers as the way to go. Or not even just the detrimental shit, but, you know, like athletes, entertainers, clowns, and and just look at who profits or who looks into this stuff, like who is being entertained by the same stuff that some people want you to be in. It's not even like the majority is those same people who are doing it, but it's also those who are well off too. Like those are well off, they want to join the lifestyle, and they buy into it. They buy buy the songs and support these type of people too. And it's crazy because they don't even live the lifestyle, but yet they want to support and act like, oh yeah, I mean, I've had a well upbringing, like I have a car and all this, and I grew up in the suburbs and stuff, but they want to live the lifestyle because they see, or they think that that's the cool thing to do, when it's not to some people out like me who actually could have been in that lifestyle. But fortunately, I've had a different sort of upbringing to where I started to really think for myself. I'm not saying I'm not better than anyone, but I'm just saying I don't want to like end up hurting someone, or I don't want to end up perpetuating things, man. Like we really need to take back the narratives out here, man. And people, man, I can't stand whenever I speak on this type of shit, people be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Or, bro, you're fake woke. And it's like, no, dude, how about you listen to what I'm saying, man? And stop hating, man. That's the thing, man. It's like, why do we gotta hate each other so much? Because you hating me is literally what I'm trying to say. You're literally falling into what people out here want. This is why things in certain communities will never get better. And unfortunately, I don't think it can be helped, at least directly. Maybe indirectly, but it's gonna take a lot to really save it. Because growing up, man, it really wasn't really fair to just watch people within my community just be struggling, but yet other communities are prospering. They have everything just intact. They have like cuisines and their culture and every single thing. But man, bro, there's just, and it's not, I know it's not good to like focus on this type of thing. You should really just focus on you, but man, it's like, if we really united and work together, man, and really like promote positive aspects like reading, self-love, healthy eating, investing our money, pulling our money together, there's so much we could do. But man, I know I got way off track in this video. Like, I'm covering so many different topics, but this is just how passionate I am, man. Unfortunately, hip hop used to be so like militaristic, man. It used to be so punk, so just, oh man, hip hop was bombing in the 80s and kind of in the 90s, but then oh man, bro, I ain't gonna even get into it because that's a topic for another day, bro. But yeah, man, the point is, you gotta understand, man. Sometimes I'm ignorant and I'm just like, oh man, these people are they're just doing it by choice. And some of them do, yeah, some of them really do it by choice, mostly because they see that's where the girls are and the girls like certain kinds of people. But in most cases, like, man, it's easier for some people to live a certain lifestyle than go find a 9-to-5 and be discriminated against or unable to embrace certain hairstyles and stuff like that. And I understand you should be able to adapt to your environment and stuff like that. Sometimes you have to conform. Like, you might have to cut your hair. Oh, that's just a glare in my glasses. I thought something was flying at me. But yeah, sometimes you got to conform and maybe cut your hair to get a job. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to really do that if it's not like a super, executive corporate job or something like that. But I mean, some of those cases are far and few between. It just really depends on where you are. But there's some cases out here where some people are still getting forced to get their hair cut and stuff. But that's what I'm trying to get at, man. Some people, they don't want to work for somebody else and deal with all the drama and getting promotions based on not your work ethic, but the type of personality you have, and having to fight for scraps on the table just to get ahead. That's not really everybody. I mean, it's definitely not for me, but I still have a job, and I don't really care about promotions really anymore. I'm just really just trying to get up on my wage level and stuff. But yeah, like I've been saying, man, you gotta really understand, man. Like, it's really not their fault. I used to think it was their fault. I used to think, oh man, these people are just ignorant. But it's more than just that, man. It's the schools, man. Because I struggled in school too. People probably thought, or people really tried their best to really put me into the ad box. I feel as if, because I experienced a lot of the same things any typical brother growing up would experience. But I don't know, for some reason there was something inside me that I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way I'll be just another number in the system, or another statistic, or another dude on the news, and cast the image into the heads of people, so it instills the fear. But I'm literally the epitome of what that isn't. Like, I might look like a rapper, I might look sort of like, or maybe like a gangbanger. I don't really try to, but I'm literally trying to really change the image. But I'm doing it from the outside, like way out. Like, I'm not in the rap game, I'm not in these streets or nothing, but I want someone to look at me and be like, oh man, you're smarter than I thought you were, or oh, I didn't expect you to like this, and stuff like that. Literally changing the image of what it means. And yeah, that's kind of just been like one of my biggest aspirations in life. And I didn't really realize it. I didn't really consciously think of it, but it's just something that I thought of ever since I was like just growing up as a kid. It's just something that was just like already there. And yeah, I try my best to do it, but there's gonna be many obstacles, man. Lots of obstacles. I'm telling you, man, it is not an easy road. Because people will try to look at you and think, oh, you think you're better, or oh, who you think you are, or stuff like that. And it'll be from both sides too. It ain't all just gonna be from one side, man. This is why people really don't take this road less traveled. This is not for everybody. You gotta be mentally strong, somewhat physically strong. You gotta know how to maneuver, man. People think this is a walk in the park, man. You have no idea, bro. You have no idea. It's definitely one of the inspirations why I made this channel too, man, bro. But yeah, I hope y'all really understand though. I'm just really trying to really give people a certain perspective of life, man. It's more than what's casted on screens. I'm just really tired. I understand social media and the internet's a good way to get information out there and pass it around, but there's so much misinformation, man. That's the scary part. There's so much misinformation, and it's just like, it's easy to really present yourself in a way that what you really aren't. And I'm a person who is really honest and who has nothing to really hide or has no hidden agenda. So the way I present myself on the internet is how I am in real life. So I ain't fronting or nothing. So, but yeah, that's all I really got, y'all. Appreciate for tuning in. I don't know if y'all can really hear me. I might even redo this video, but if I upload it, cool. But yeah, that's all I really got. And appreciate y'all for tuning in, and like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, y'all.